Anyway, let's get to it. So, I mechanically know a lot more things now, because I did a lot of research. Now, this was the... Pretty sure this was the... yeah. This was the newest one, yeah. So, here are my options. While my situation I'm currently in is not necessarily impossible, it is difficult, because essentially I have to deal with a sword techniques that are very dangerous. As I feel and mentioned multiple times, I was aware that the brother would become very dangerous if I killed the sister first. So, and that's what happened. So, what I probably should have done early in my gameplay was target him in his passive form and killed him first. That was probably the first mistake in my playthrough. The second mistake was not necessarily misunderstanding how, if there was new spells to learn, how to learn them. Because a lot of things were unlocked via, like, funds, I kind of came to the assumption that eventually I was going to get offered, like, can we have research money to research new spells? And while that is actually a thing, the way to go about it wasn't the way I thought it was. So, you need characters to use their magic, so you need to actually increase their actual level in magic. And then the magicians in the school who are studying mixing magic, when you meet the requirement, will ask for funding. This can only be done, apparently, between generations, meaning I've locked myself out of learning new magic via fusion. Now, from what I understand, I can learn new magic still by leveling up a normal spell. Like, so, non-fusion magic just apparently unlocks from leveling up. Now, my situation, people would apparently use a sword barrier spell that's under the magic tier of light. So, if I level up light, I have the possibility of getting that spell, and it will ultimately, from what I understand, almost make him like a fucking noodle dog, because it would almost so extent, like, disable all his moves almost. So that's my best bet of moving forward in this current playthrough. Now the problem also is the fact that if I can't beat him, then I may have to actually use the New Game Plus option, which I'm not against, I just wanted to try and not do. Now, here's something else. So, something I was confused about the last time we went through here is we were finding chests in the early stages, which confused me because I had already looted those. So, upon more research of the maze, how it works, so this maze, the items are infinite. Every floor will have one chest always on it, so you can actually go back in the maze and farm items. And the useful thing is, there are lots and lots of useful stuff you can get in this dungeon. So, we can get better equipment out of this, along with very useful items. So, going through this dungeon, grinding out light, is going to basically be our two things. So, we're going to be going through here, intentionally going through shit, using light magic, intentionally, and we are going to go and kick ass. So, on the upside, it will be pretty easy. Now, there are also other advantages. There's a Rebirth Phoenix buff spell under the Fire Branch, which just auto-revives you, which would also be very useful. So, I want to try and see about maybe getting that too. Overall, basically, we're gonna be spamming a lot of magic to try and get more magical options here. So, Let's see. Go ahead, you use wind, because wind is your forte anyway. Now the maze itself shouldn't be too much of a problem on the main point that the enemies, you know, are controlled level from level, so we can easily go through mini fights. Now the big danger about what I'm doing though is the leveling style that the enemies go far beyond the kill count I have, which was 900 and something. Hey Jess, doing alright. So I am making random enemies stronger by doing this. And depending on the HP increases my characters might get over time, which I would hope they get some, I hope, because if they don't, we're going to be in real problem. Now, the upside, though, is, bosses do get stronger, but not in the same way. They have, like, multiple forms. So, once you get to, like, the highest form a boss can be, it can't get more potentially stronger. So what I can do in some situations is possibly run the hell away from regular enemies. That is an option I could do if enemies end up becoming so strong I can't actually even overcome them. Which would be annoying to get to the final boss via basically avoiding every humane fight. That would obviously be super annoying, but I don't have too many options left in the course of actions that I have taken in my blind playthrough of this. I knew there were some dangers in doing that, but I wanted to give doing it blindly a shot. Ooh. So here, we got something over here. Oh, it's a doppelganger. Oh well. So what are you up to, Jess? What's your day filled with? And also, what are you up to, Dan? I mean to replace potential loot with a mimic. Oh my gosh, there's so many enemies. No! Now, something I don't know is whether I should be really skipping these more so. Because I don't know if the level of the enemy really matters much in getting a few points. But we gotta go through them one way or another. Oh my gosh, why don't you just suck out my entire soul? Cool, cool. Yeah, I need to do some grocery shopping myself. Oh no, they're gonna do the whole soul-sucking thing too. You know, I'm not really seeing any increases happening, so I think I'm gonna wait until I get to slightly higher stuff here. Yeah, they're still weaker enemies, so we can still use, like, weaker items to get some weapon points with. But yeah, worst case scenario, we might have to do New Game Plus, which isn't preferable, but in the original game, I know two of the things in the original game is you didn't have New Game Plus, so if you had a bad playthrough where you couldn't actually beat the game, you basically were kind of stuck. This maze is here for the intent to try and help to counter you from being stuck. Because they added new equipment in this and stuff that are useful in that, and really good items. So the point of the dungeon is to try and help and give you a safe space to actually acquire things you might need from monsters you can no longer normally fight. We'll wait for them to get a little higher. But if worst comes to worst, that's an option, like I said. And what we can do in that is we can try and see if we can find out another SaGa shield. Nice. Is anyone else even, like, was the dragon shield Bill? No, it was not. So you could still use it. Yeah, literally everyone else has one, so congratulations on 10 extra defense. That thing is so crazy. I'm glad I found a lot of those. They are so useful. Slap it on the mage and that'll make up the mage's entire defense, basically. But yeah, another problem that was in the original game, apparently when you went into the final dungeon, you couldn't actually leave the final dungeon in the original version, apparently. See, this chest. Ah, damn it, it's another apple. Son of a bitch. Give me items. Now, I don't know if there can only be one chest in this area. Because the other area just had one, so I don't know if it's anything like the jungle area that would indicate it. Let's just go. I'm gonna assume it's like the jungle where there's one. Oh no, they can go through it. Yeah. Oop, this chest. Thank you. Wait, what was that I got? I have a starstone, no way. Yeah, they still need to take that goblin formation thing over there. Yeah! But yeah, I mean, I only have several advantages the OG version of this game didn't have. So I, again, would like to try and not use New Game Plus. Now you might ask, why did I use New Game Plus in SaGa Frontier 1, though? I kind of justified me using it in that for two reasons. One, I had already played the fucking hell out of the original version. I had several characters near the end of some of their campaigns, like the robot. I had the robot, I think lead was about 75% through his on mine. The Mystic, I got stuck on a Kyoto, one of the bosses of it. I beat in blue and loot storylines in the original version. Like, I had played the hell of all the Kyotos and gotten decent chunk of their gameplay in that. So I kind of justified that I already had a lot of the experience of it before. And that's kind of how I justified with it. But I've never really done a real playthrough of Romancing Saga 2, even though I own a SNES copy of it and I played the ROM. I don't know about nowadays, but back when I got to actually try a translated ROM, the translation was only partially done, and it was majority combat. Most of the story was still not translated. What do we got going on here? Ooh. Oh, what? What the hell was that about? There's the thing now. See how much technique points these guys will give. Once we get a little bit in the hundreds, I think we'll go back to trying some magic heal. I think they're probably still too weak though. Well, they're in the hundreds at least. Alright, just though. Ah, shit. Whole army of fucking skeletons walked their way up here like a bunch of fucking, wall hack Cheetos. You know, actually, it was kind of interesting when you think about it. I got that shield off a really low-leveled enemy. But I've only gotten it off high-level stuff, too, which would indicate that it's attached to more like a type, probably, than an individual enemy, then. Which would also probably actually explain why I found so many of them too, Willie. Okay, be safe getting your groceries. Take it easy. Crescent blade. I think we've had that one before. Yeah, that's nothing too special. I need to drop some stuff off. Okay, so we need to get down now. Whoop, no ghosts, please. Ah! No ghost, no ghost. Fucking skeletons. And zombies. Now there's an exit. I don't need that. It might be safe to do some spells again. Because we gotta keep in mind our spells ain't up to like fucking 30 like our weapon skills are. Yeah, I think this is probably a good range to do a few. Let's give it a shot. Might have some bit of luck here. No. Let's not do too much of that. What the hell? There was a skeleton right on me. No stunning, please. Still trying to kill off the party members? I'm not killing my party members off. Ah! If anything, I'm trying to learn a white element, a light elemental spell to make the next boss actually not kick my ass. And in the meantime, while we're trying to raise the light elemental, we are grabbing any loot we can find in this maze place. Oh, go away. Yeah. Yeah. This way out was the loot. But how are you doing today, Carter? Are you ready to face the light? We're still not getting any level ups. I didn't see any other alternate loot unless they went further past the exit orb. What are you up to lately? You looking forward to the Danganronpa guys' next game, by the way? Poisonous cloud, annoying plants. What, Metaphor? I heard Metaphor is really good. I hear it's just basically Persona, but not in the Persona universe. I haven't tried it, nor have I gotten it yet. One of the reasons I haven't bought it yet is Atlus's tendency lately of making a secondary version. I mean, I bought SMT5, and then they made another version of SMT5. It's like, come on. So I'm like, you know what? It sold really good. Everyone gave it praise. So, you know what? I'm just going to wait and not fucking waste my money in case they do a double version. And if they don't, it'll be cheaper and I'll buy it. I usually very hardcore buy a lot of Atlus shit. So, you know what? I've had several Wii buys, like, you know, with Persona 5, then there's Royal, there's fucking the original SMT5, then there's the new version. So it's like, you know what? They got extra money out of me on multiple occasions. I'm just going to wait. Especially since it also is that $70 price range. Which I don't like either. So, it was kind of, I think, the right time to do that. I'm kind of looking forward towards the Danganronpa guys' next game. I would love to see how a tactics RPG with a crazy Danganronpa style story. Ooh, yay, we finally got some magic up there. Is it gonna be as good? Huh? Wait, what? Oh, I was using X instead of O like I'm supposed to. I was about to be like, wait, what? I went such a long tirade there. I forgot I'm supposed to be using O on this. But yeah, Metaphor, I don't know, like, we only got lots of Persona games. I don't know if we need, like, a new series with Persona formula, formula type stuff. Now, I have heard one of the interesting things about Metaphor is that, like, all the characters and stuff are references to Atlus properties. So, like, there's apparently a character that looks like Jijima, there's a character that, like, looks like you. But apparently, there's a bunch of characters that are just references to all kinds of Atlus shit, not just SMT and Persona. So that sounds like kind of an interesting, kind of like, I don't know, self-referencing type thing. It was supposed to be kind of like a celebration of Atlas, basically. Ow. Good job hitting everyone. No! Whoa, people! Chill! You should act before everyone. Okay, there we go. Ah, you son of a bitch. It's literally right past it. Go, go, go. Ah! No! Wow. I'll growl you into dust. Actually, I might not want to save on that one. Because then I can't revolt backwards, because that means this one. Well, no, actually, wait. No, I can't, because the one thing Bob is on that floor, so... yeah, so let's save here. Wow. Show 'em who's boss. Lust liquor. But we're not gonna screw around here. We're gonna make sure we don't die horrifically. So let's just go. Oop, you're gonna hit all... Oh, that wasn't strong at all. Well, they don't have low health, though. Oh, that didn't do shit. It didn't do too much in the Force Storm. But they definitely have some health, so I don't want to underestimate it quite yet. Doubt execution will work. No, charm! I mean, it was obviously, like, possessed. I mean, you have to be stupid as fuck not to caught that. Ooh, more party members. Da da da. An exorcist. Okie. Let's see what we got on this floor. Oh, one of my arch nemesis. We probably want to do a little bit of attacking in magic. Don't want to go too heavy on the magic because it might end up with things like him. But see, like, it's been a while since I fought one, so he might not really be that big of a deal anymore. So I know he has a lot of health, so, like, he's not gonna get taken down by some fucking light spell in one hit. So what I need to do is I need to, like, cast a spell and do, like, a physical hit. As far as I understand, just using it gives you the ability of having it level up. Which I probably should have did that actually in the boss fight, actually, when I think about it. Tech's still pretty low. Oh wow, look how many fucking skeletons are in that womb. Oh my goodness. They're like making like straight lines for fucking me. Like hell. Get a life. Ow. Yeah, the Danganronpa dude's new game. I'm pretty interested in it. I think it'll be like definitely like it's a different setting and story tone for like a tactics game. So like I'm quite interested to see how it turns out. I am concerned about it though. Don't get me wrong. I'm not necessarily blindly going into it with 100% faith, because my first concern is the fact that it's a Switch exclusive. His last game was a Switch exclusive, and then it got an enhanced PS4 version. Well, that's hard to say, because I mean, for one thing, it's the Danganronpa guy, so I don't know what other people are on the team to hopefully help with the tactics portion of it. Because, I mean, the Danganronpa guy is definitely doing the story, for sure. Yay, divine. Yeah, I think this is probably a much better strat. Use it once and then go melee. Another concerning thing is the fact that he said a lot of publishers passed up the game, which, on one hand, I mean, that doesn't necessarily mean the game's bad, because, I mean, publishers have definitely passed up way good shit that they, like, I mean, look at fucking Sony with, like, Demon Souls, like, they regret not fucking just essentially buying and fucking owning Soul-style games, essentially. Like, that was a big oomph on their fucking part. And honestly, it's all Sony's fault, because they basically treated it all like shit. Like, they said the game's garbage, it's shit, it's trash, and pushed it out with zero advertising and had no faith in it, and then become super popular, and all of a sudden it's like, ooh. But FromSoft's like, nah, we didn't want to work with Sony because they basically had no faith in us, so we went with Namco. And then those Wario-style indie games that have been coming out lately, those have also had a bunch. I don't know what the price is. I haven't bought it yet, because right now, obviously, you can only pre-order it. I'm debating whether I want to get the limited edition to support it, or like, because like I said, there's a whisk factor. Because what I'm concerned with it being on the Switch is obviously that it's gonna run like garbage. Is my concern in that front. There's the chest. I'm going to fucking darts. Darts! What the fuck? That's like worthless. Weak as hell. I need to get the hell out of here. Let's see. Got only one slot left. And I got a... Oh wait, I have a LP item. I can use that. What was it? Here we go. Giant monster wash. The monster mash. God damn it. But yeah, like, a lot of games, you know, are pretty iffy on Switch sometimes, so, and from what I understand, that Detective Danganronpa style game he did was a little rough on Switch, so the fact that he's doing a Switch-only version of his new game is a little concerning. Honestly, I don't know why he ain't, like, doing both systems, honestly. Or even if he wanted to skip PS4 and just do 5, which I think, considering it's a Japanese game, would probably not be a good idea. Probably would be better to do a PS4 version. But I guess partially the problem in that is you would have to also make sure it works on the PS5. Because if you're doing a PS4 only version, then you're basically writing on that backward compatibility for people who want to get it for the 5 as well. Hey, HP recovery. Or a higher HP. That's what we need, those HP boosts. I don't know how high you can get your HP. But seeing as it's a really rare thing to actually get a skill up on, I imagine it is not easy to grind HP. But I do hope for the best for the game, because it sounds like an interesting idea, though. Though, I do feel bad for the Cradle Danganronpa, because I really feel like they're going through the Will White phase. If you know the Will White course. So, for those who aren't familiar, Will White is the person who made Sims. And the Will White course refers to the fact that basically every game he's ever done after Sims has never gotten anywhere close to any recognition or acknowledgement than the Sims has. And I feel like that's what the Danganronpa guy is having a problem with, because not to get into any spoilers and stuff for that, but anyone who knows the guy pretty well knows that he never intended Danganronpa 1 to ever have a sequel. Danganronpa 1 was always designed to be it, and the popularity caused a sequel to get made because of it. Well, looks like we're probably gonna have to fight you, so they made a sequel. And then that was designed to be the end. And then they made a prequel. And that was designed to give a little extra closure, but still remain the end. And then they made another sequel, which that was designed to have an end. And it's like, he couldn't get away from Danganronpa, so he ultimately did what he needed to do to actually make it what seemed like there was no way to make an actual sequel. He gave it the ultimate closure. A really good closure, in my opinion. I understand why some people didn't like it, but I think it worked in a way if you understand the creator's frustration of wanting to actually just end the series. Like, it's an interesting way of going about it. But, it seems like everything he's done outside of Danganronpa has not been successful. And the fact that he's saying publishers don't want to publish... Like, he can't apparently find a European company to publish his new game. I kind of tossed Red Art Games at him, because I'm sure that'd be a no-brainer for Red Art's, get a big-name dude's game under your hat. But, yeah. Actually, who is publishing that game in, America, actually? Oh, and it's coming out in mid-April, actually, or a bit late April, which is pretty cool. I always find there's always almost an interesting game always comes out in April. Let's see. Who is publishing? Xseed is publishing it in America. Very interesting. I was not actually aware Xseed was publishing it. Yeah, Xseed has definitely done both good and bad publishers, so... Nobody's severely injured. I didn't look why he was doing that. Ooh, you keep watching now. Ah, fuck, they recover with 999 health? Son of a bitch. That isn't good. People poison, so we need to take this more serious. Don't heal it again, no! Oh, fuck, it can kill life points? No. Oh! Fuck. This is not good. The insta-kill did not work. No! No! Okay, I can't do that. Life points are precious. That's even worse. And that. Okay, let's get out of here. Fucking bastard. Oh wait, no. We get a different enemy. Yes, thank you. Much appreciated. Yeah, we need to get out of here. Here we go, some magic ups. A magic up. Holds off heat. Very low defense, though. Damn. Exactly what I needed. Alright, let's head home for some recovery time here. Also, I still need to take care of the termite problem. So I've actually read up on that too, actually. So what's interesting about the termite event is right now, without sitting on the throne, I actually can go in the basement and there are termites down there. It apparently begins exactly when the final Emperor takes over. At the very beginning, the termite infection is always happening. So apparently what causes it to go through stages, because it has stages apparently, is the amount of battles you go through. So if you immediately go, like at the very start, and you immediately go down to the basement, you will have very little effort to get to the queen. as you fight battles, they will infect more and more of the sewer all the way up to the town. So basically, I'm in the final phase, well, the phase before the final phase. Forget the gob. And speed. Ooh. Attack and speed. Interesting, but I'm assuming that leaves our defense open now. Might have some uses, maybe. Let's see here. What? Why can't I store that? Oh, that's why, because I only got 99. Well, fuck. Oh, one of those too. I still don't know what the hell that does. I do have a few LP potions. And I believe she's only missing one more, so I can go ahead and use that to top off at 10. So, like, we could do the Termite thing again. It's not gonna go well, though. But basically, the final stage is when you sit on the throne, and the entire kingdom is possessed by termites. So basically, the easiest way to do the termite event is to basically get your team together, get them geared up, and immediately go to the sewer on the last generation. Develop a new club. Something tells me this isn't going to be a fantastic shield. Yeah. So basically, as of right now, everyone is deeply and horrifically infected by termites right now. Now, you might ask, how are you supposed to know that you're being invaded by termites? Well, the sad thing is, there ain't a lot of telltale signs from what I read. But one method that gives you a slight hint, let's see here now since we're in town. That's supposed to be one of your late hints that something's wrong. And it makes sense because they have a staircase that goes to the sewer, so it's kind of like, huh, that's weird. Yeah, these battles are really dangerous. Wish I had that. Yeah, I don't think it lets me run away from this fight. Yeah, so that's why we're not gonna really count this. Kind of using it to gauge how everyone's doing against these things. Because last time they were mopping the fucking floor with us. Well, he don't seem to be doing a whole lot. He hasn't really attacked much. He's mostly been stunning and healing. Maybe we'll have more of a chance this time. It's also weird though is you can come back in over there, so it's kind of weird. Now when you do this, the people have not been changed yet. For everyone to turn into it, you have to do the throne thing. I think it said there's one other person that changes, so. But otherwise, you have to actually just willingly go into the sewer and find out. So, be honest, it's kind of a dick move thing, to be honest. Now... I was kind of curious, maybe them being by the well, maybe they'll be like, hey, I heal things down there. Okay, so what would be the closest... That's a good question. I don't think there was a way down in the other thing. Not sure what would be the closest way. We got kind of close to getting there. There's gonna be a lot of fights on the way down. That's for sure. Oh, hi. No spellcaster. Wonder what they specialize in. So, Empress never learned the new skill up on light that time. You did get a skill up though. I remember you getting 2, I believe. So, I think once we get one of them to 20, I'll see if that spell shows up. If it's not there, and then we will try something else.